After receiving series of messages and these pictures from an unknown person about a physically challenged lady who is doing wonders as an artist, I decided to take a trip to Otun-Ekiti to see Okeowo Abosede. On a journey stretching more than 6 hours and 321 kilometers from Lagos, gradually approaching the home of the talented lady whose creativity beckons. On arrival, her father and other members of the family are out to receive me. This is Abosede Okeowo. Though confined to the wheelchair inside this house, she is exposed to the real world through her artistic level. Abosede's masterful impressions carry no evidence of her physical limitations and are putting her closer to the realm of genius than several able-bodied artists.
I can work before, so when the problem started again, I sit at home, thinking what to do, what can I do to make my life different from other physical challenges that are not doing anything. That God, please lead me, help me to discover the gifts that you put in me that I need to know. So, and I noticed that I can draw.
These beads and other crafts well created she ventured into doing, but left when she was not deriving any fulfillment.
I don't work on computers so much then. So I got another interest in knitting of sweater. But the knitting is giving me a lot of stress too, because I don't have the energy to push the engine too much. So I stopped.
Abosede Okeowo, who dropped out of school in primary 1 due to her predicament, has never received any formal training in the visual arts but finds joy and fulfillment in producing brilliant pencil work. Beyond painting these flowers, Miss Okeowo gets inspiration from the artworks.
The world is beautiful. It depends on how we view the life that will make our life more interesting. We should find happiness in everything or any crisis we may be facing.
She has also replicated images of celebrities and public office holders on paper. Her reasons for choosing to sketch these personalities come with strong motivation to achieve success and be great like them.
This is Anthony Joshua. When I heard his story that he's a world champion, it gave me a lot of interest that me too, I can be a champion in the world too. I draw him because he is a physically challenged too, and he's a role model to me that he make it, even though he's on wheelchair too. So I believe that I can make it true. This is Mrs. Oshibanjo Tolapo, the wife of Vice President. I draw her because I love her gentility. Even though she's rich, she's not proud, or she's always look gentle, simple, and kind. Anytime I see her on TV.
This is her father. Emmanuel Okeowo once got a conviction from God that his daughter would walk. He prayed and she walked, but not too long after that, she started experiencing excruciating pains.
I was ministered to one day that today Bose will rise and walk. Therefore, I took a step of faith by carrying her, place her hand against the wall. I continued praying. That was at the age of about say 4.5 or 5 years old. That was when she made her first move. The first 3 steps she took was like somebody that trekked from here to Lagos. for jubilation, that we were so jubilating that we were thanking God. And then she started working, and we took her to school where she started at nursery 2, and she was promoted to primary 1. So she spent 1.5 terms in primary 1 when we discovered that she was working in Angoni.
Her parents took her to many hospitals, but very little came out of that. This locally made stool with wheels is what Abosede Okeowo was using to move from one point to the other before she got the wheelchair she's using at the moment through the help of some individuals. Her mother explains how a clergyman once advised her to kill Abosede when she was only a baby.
Pastor kankan confront mi ó lọ́mọ yìí o, ó ní Sátánì fẹ́ lò láti ba iṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ arákùnrin mi jẹ́. Ó ní so ó ní tí n bá lè get rid of her. Mo lè ṣe dáadé ó ṣá advice mi ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ mo dúpẹ́ mo kúrò mo gbé wá sílé. Bóyá mo lè fọwọ́ mi lè pa láéláé.
The family never gave up on her. They are excited that at last she is gradually living to fulfill her purpose in life. But more still needs to be done for her to be truly fulfilled.
We are hopefully praying that people will stand up and raise her up to live up to expectation, because our ambition and our parents' ambition was to just sit down with the little we are able to get and help others that are around us.
She did portraits of her parents to appreciate them.
My dad is a great man. He's a very supportive and very kind. Anytime that he sees me, that even if I'm moody, he will come to me and play with me. Mommy is so kind. She can do everything that she can to just to make me happy. Everything. She sacrificed a lot for me. This is our second born.
Okay.
Even though I'm physically challenged, he always play with me like I'm a normal guy.
When Abosede's works started fetching critical attention through her effort and self-developed social media marketing skills, she got noticed.
By the time she was telling me that she posted Anthony Joshua to net, I said, how did you manage to get what they call net? She said, I've done it. Therefore, we are seeing reply, the comment of people. In fact, is this what God has deposited in this girl?
When I cannot go to school anymore there, my brother helped me to get textbook. So my other siblings, anytime they come back from school, they help me there to improve what I cannot read and pronounce it for me.
I visited the traditional head of the community who has adopted her into the palace.
That somebody, despite incapacitated, can express herself in such extreme excellence. So is our pride. We are very grateful for her that she's in this kingdom. And the palace has made it a point of duty that we will speak and amplify our works.
I've never seen such a picture very articulate, because it's not just the picture. I did arts in secondary school, so I know the value of arts.
In her disability, she has a strong ability to touch the lives of many people, and for her, this is just the beginning.
I want to help the upcoming artists and those people that need help in any other area that I can help. The society to help me to know more. I want to be educated about the artwork. I want to have all the information. I want to know the knowledge, all the in and out of the artwork, so that I can know how to build my own value and create it, and so that I can achieve what I want to achieve in life.
People living with disabilities are still subject to discrimination in many ways different. But with concreted action, that narrative can be rewritten.
God have a better plan. He have reason for creating us like this. We should not look at the physical appearance, but we should always think of what God has deposited in us to fulfill his purpose in this world. This always reminds me that Jesus loved the people, the children. Even he created us to be somebody. He did not create us to the world to be nobody. He has a value that he created in us that we have to fulfill.
It was time to go, but Abosede Okeowo could not exceed the spot as much as she would have loved to see me off to the gate. She is a source of inspiration to many physically challenged persons who think begging is the way out. Ola Awakan, TVC News, Otun-Ekiti, Ekiti State.